Today, we lay to rest NCAA Football 14. It is, for all intents and purposes, a perfect game. It allowed us to live out our dreams of playing or coaching a championship winning football team. Its replayability was unbeatable for a sports game at the time, and frankly, currently as well. Its game engine put Madden to shame, so much so that I picked up Madden 17, played it for an hour, and then switched back to NCAA 14. Side note, that was before the Lions were good, so I played as the Lions, got all the way down into the red zone and threw an interception. So actually, that game's pretty realistic for the time. NCAA 14 is one of two video games I have purchased on the literal day of release, and one of only 4 video games I have purchased at full price. Yes, I keep track of that. I bought it at a Target in Syracuse, New York. What I was doing there is absolutely none of your business, so don't ask. I don't want to relive that trip. I remember plugging it into my Xbox 360 Elite, grabbing a box of Cheez-Its and an Arizona iced tea, and playing the game for hours on end. I've won probably 100 national championships with Michigan and a handful of them with Western Michigan. Also won randomly with Fresno State. Actually, I decided to do that one time. I played as Ohio State for a season, but then deleted that game because I just felt gross and sad. There was nothing quite like hanging out with friends and destroying Michigan State together, or playing a game with my dad after work in which I could brutally destroy him because I'm just that much better at video games than he is. In all honesty, it feels a little lame to say, and maybe it is, but NCAA 14 actually meant a lot to me. It's a game I played to not only forget some of Michigan's most heartbreaking losses, like 2016 Ohio State or 2016 Iowa, or all of 2017 and 2014 and 2013 and 2008, 2009, you get it. But it's a game I went back to when I needed to clear my head during one of the more tumultuous periods of life. School was hard, life was harder, but I was always able to escape it with this game. And I think a lot of other people felt the same way, which is why we were all devastated when the NCAA told us they wanted the fun to end. It didn't make them any more money, you see, and they had to take the moral high ground when the rest of us just wanted to play the freaking game. We said, take the players out of the game, make it so there's no resemblance at all. But still, they took it from us and plunged us into a decade of pain, misery, and darkness. But no more. Next week we emerge. Actually, today we emerge. I wrote this a week ago. Today we emerge from this darkness with a brand new version of every football fan's favorite video game. But before we do, let's take a moment to reflect and appreciate all of the wonderful moments that NCAA 14 gave us. For without it, we Michigan fans may have never survived some of our darkest moments, like the 2013 Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl. I don't know why that one randomly popped into my head while writing this, but holy crap, that game was awful. It started at 10:15, and Buffalo Wild Wings didn't even carry it. They were showing UFC, whatever. Anyway, so right now I just want to end this by saying thank you, NCAA 14, for everything.
If you like Mac's monologue, give the show a like, leave a comment, leave a chat. Now,
I just want to say that was beautiful.
Go ahead.
Thank
It
you.
was beautiful, man.
It was very nice. Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
I could tell you wrote with like from the heart. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
it really meant something to you, and I can appreciate that.
I really appreciate you appreciating how much I appreciate this, because it meant a lot to me. It was.
I appreciate that, dude.
So, okay, for realsies though, I saw on Twitter a GIF of, at the end of Harry Potter and the last one, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, when Harry's all grown up and he's watching his kid go off to Hogwarts for the first time. The caption of the GIF was what?
Does he?
Yeah.
Damn it! I gotta rewatch it. I love Harry Potter. I don't even remember though.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. At the end of Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows, he watches his kid go off to Hogwarts, and the GIF this guy posted of it on Twitter, he captioned it with "my Xbox 360 when I load up CFB 25 for the first time." And I just almost started crying. Like, oh my gosh.
Bro, the 360 was the best system I ever had.
The Xbox 360 is the greatest game system to have ever been made.
I've had every Xbox. That's the best one.
Yep. I have had my 360 Elite since I was a freshman or a sophomore in high school. And it works basically the same way it did when I first bought it. It is a perfect system.
Yeah, I remember when you got that first one. I had
Yeah.
what? No, what was the well the original Xbox? Because we had the original Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I just remember that you had saved up, and I think you were within $50,
Yeah.
something like that. And I gave you the other $50 just because it was like I think it was Christmas actually. Just threw the $50 at you. Said, "Yeah, we'll go ahead and get it."
Yeah. I was so excited.
Yeah. So, TJ, how far back do you go as far as playing like NCAA 14 and there, all the way back in the
14?
NCAA games?
Oh shit, dude.
Because like we had,
Yeah.
which ones did we have, Mac? We
The
went back to
earliest one we had
2002,
was
right?
2005.
2005. Okay.
Yeah.
So I started playing those games when Joey Harrington was on the cover. I think that was 2002.
Mm.
My friend had it next door, and he's like, "Oh, the Lions drafted Joey Harrington." Like he thought it was the coolest thing ever. So we started playing that a lot, and then just I've gotten it every year, and like every year I used to get it when it came out. So I was one of those. I like Mac though. I don't normally get games as soon as they come out, unless it's like
Yeah.
NCAA or like Madden. I don't care. I can wait.
Oh, yeah.
Halo, I used to. I don't now, but I used to be like I used to get it when it released. Like I'd wait till midnight.
Yeah.
But yeah, but no NCAA. I love that game. I mean, it's a great game. I mean, I'm fully. I mean, I'm really expecting this game to be everything Madden's not, and Madden is garbage. I actually stopped playing Madden because I was playing with Matt Stafford. He got injured like 2 games in a row, even though I put his injury up to 99. This is when like they thought he was still China Doll Stafford.
Oh
And so
yeah.
it was like maybe 2017 ish. And I was like, F this game, dude. Like I just spent 45 minutes playing this game, and like you're ruining my entire. It's like it was like a season ender too. It was like F this game, dude. I'm done with it.
I had the hardest time controlling the game. Like the game engine is stupid. I couldn't get it to work properly. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's garbage. It's
I've never
garbage.
been a
Madden's
huge man.
garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is they're taking advantage of people with DLC, and they don't
Mhm.
like. They've even said they hold things back for future years because this way there's always something new. But like the reality is it's just repackaged all the time. It's garbage. Like I can't stand the video game model right now, which is why I'm excited about
Yeah.
NCAA because it doesn't have. I mean, I'm sure they will have some DLC, but they put a lot into it because they've been working on it for so long. So it should be a good game.
Well, and I feel like we're one fan base that would legit riot and burn EA to the ground if they released a game that wasn't, up to snuff. Because this is literally a game that people have been like dying for 11 years at this point, 10 years at this point. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, if they screwed this game up, there would have been a legit riot, and EA would probably cease to exist.
Yeah, that the subscription model drives me nuts. I get everything now. Every piece of software is subscription. You can't just buy it. You got to buy. You got to spend $10 a month, and then whatever else they want to throw at you every time they put out an update. Some software developers now actually advertising that you don't have to get a subscription. You buy it once. And now that they're actually purposefully advertising that, I think that there might end up being a change in that whole setup.
I hope
But
so.
yeah,
But
but
we
Mac,
need. Yeah, I was gonna say we need the parents to stop giving these kids money all the damn time because that's the problem. These
Oh,
kids
that
are buying all the DLCs and subscriptions, and
yeah,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do though?
I mean, it was Fortnite that kind of started that whole thing too with the microtransactions
like
in
yeah,
game. I mean, and now like because I work in advertising and they're talking about how to be able to put advertisements in video games to where kids can play with the advertisements and it kind of starts to create brand loyalty. It's
hmm
crazy manipulative.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
But
Yeah.
as far as the game itself, Mac, what you were saying, I remember that so well that we try to play that game, and if I played it by myself, I could make some progress. But when I played against you, it was just I might as well not even try. You were just everything. You were somehow or another. I'm still trying to figure out the play, and you've got your people set up, and you're running these triple option offenses, and I'm like, I just couldn't see enough of the screen at once to figure out what was going on.
Well,
Not to mention like Call of Duty, where you had just I couldn't even move and I was getting shot.
I was in love with that game.
Call of Duty. So
It's a
the
great game. I love the game,
Yeah.
but playing against Mac was just he was an eagle eye. You couldn't move. He would get you instantaneously.
Modern Warfare 3, the original Modern Warfare 3, the only good Modern Warfare 3, is the first game that I've ever bought at launch, and I waited until midnight at the Best Buy in Brighton to get it. Paid full price. I pre-ordered it and everything. That is the only game that I've ever pre-ordered. Yeah,
Mhm.
that Modern Warfare series, I adore those games. Those games are amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fourth and Inches. I think I remember that one. I don't remember if that one was on a system though. I remember playing that on the PC. That's an old one,
I don't even know what that is.
isn't it? Yeah, I think that's an old one.
Sam Hartman's looking downfield for Adrian.
Oh! Carter almost has a one-handed catch.
Almost.